Yes, guys, and welcome back to the match preview and predicted lineup. Yes, we're back again. Arsenal played literally yesterday, but we've got to go again because we played Tuesday night against Luton Town. This is your Luton Town versus Arsenal match preview and the predicted lineups, people. All the regulars, you know how these previews works. We go through everything to do a Luton Town, the opponent, when talk about them this season. Go through my predicted lineup, what I think Arteta will go with, and give score predictions and basically talk about this game. We'll probably talk about a little bit about the FA Cup because if you guys haven't heard the news, we have drew Liverpool in the third round, and then we may talk about a bit of transfer news at the end as well because there've been a few rumours going around because we're in December. We've just got 1 month until the window does open. So yeah, there's a lot to dive into today in this stream. All I ask people is you do hit the like buttons up, people. Sub channel if you are new as well. Content coming up wise, this is the only stream today. I did get back really late today, but tomorrow we're gonna have how many streams tomorrow? We've got 3 streams tomorrow. Prem predictions coming tomorrow. We've got the podcast as always, TG podcast tomorrow. We've got Luton Town, another preview, opposition preview. I'll be joined by a Luton Town fan called T Boys TV. Big up to Tyler. I'll be joined by him 8 p.m. tomorrow. So we get his thoughts on of course. It's always nice to do opposition previews because you get the other fans' opinion, don't you? So yeah, lots to look forward to, people. Let me move my mic a little bit closer. And of course, guys, I want to hear from you lot. You amazing people in the chat. Every single one of you right now, all real ones I can see in the chat. Big up to every single one of you. I want to hear all your thoughts down below. Your score predictions, all of that. Let me know down below, people. Once again, Arsenal getting back. Sorry, Arsenal winning again yesterday, 2-1. It should have been more. Should have been about 5-1. Let's be honest with it, but we got the 3 points. We're still top of the league. I did see the results today as well, man. What a game that was! Man City and Tottenham, 3-3 draw. I saw Liverpool just about scrape a win against Fulham, 4-3. This is football heritage right here. This is proper Premier League. Let's get into the preview, people. Let's start with Luton Town. I will go through you guys' comments as well, so keep leaving them down below. Let's talk about Luton Town this season then. So yeah, newly promoted side Luton currently find themselves 2 points above the relegation zone. They're currently in 17th. However, they have impressed in some games this season. The main one being getting a hard-earned point against Liverpool after taking the lead in the game until a last-minute equaliser from, of course, Luis Diaz, who ended up saving Liverpool. So yeah, obviously Luton would be in a relegation zone if Everton didn't get deducted 10 points. But the game I picked out the most, which obviously I did watch a bit of the game as well, was when they did play Liverpool at their home stadium and they could have won the game. They really should have won the game after going 1-1 from Tron. The Man United, I think he's on loan at Luton. I could be wrong though. And then it took Luis Diaz to save Liverpool, so they put up a great fight against Liverpool. So they can do it. They can do it. And look, yeah, I know they've only won 2 games this season against Everton. They beat, and I think Palace they beat as well. And they've lost about 9 games this season. But let's be honest with it here, people. Yeah, every single part. The majority of Premier League fans, right, are writing this club off. Me included. I think they go straight back down personally. But they are in a decent position at the moment. I mean, you got to look at it and be like, you're 17th Luton Town, right? You're 2 points of relegation zone. Everton are still, they're 2 points behind Luton Town still. I mean, Luton, do they have a chance to stay up this season, guys? What do you think? Because we're getting into some of their players in a minute. But many fans are probably, writing this Luton side off that they're going to go rock bottom, finish. But let's be honest, are they really? I mean, you look at the other teams in the league. Do you guys think they're the worst team in this league this season? Because I think they've done all right, personally. I think they've done all right. I think they've done better than people expected them to do so far this season. So after seeing them against Liverpool as well, by no means will I underestimate Luton Town. And yeah, people were asking, when was the last time we played Luton Town? Pretty sure it was 1987. It was years ago. And this club, Luton Town, they've had a remarkable rise, haven't they? They've had climbing division, promotion after promotion after promotion to get to this stage, and you got to sit there and say fair play to them. You got to sit there and say fair play to them, because their rise as a club to get to the Premier League is very applaudable, and I'm sure many people have respect for them to do it, for doing that. But after watching them against Liverpool, they can put up a fight, especially when at home as well. And you got to remember as well, guys, this this is a Tuesday night game. This is Tuesday night. It's an 8:15 kickoff, by the way. It's going to be free, big ups to the Arsenal fans going all the way to Luton Town, by the way. Going all the way to Luton and freezing nights, be like probably minus temperatures. Everyone's be freezing their bollocks off. Luton are at home. Their fans will be buzzing for it. It's Arsenal at home, Tuesday night in the Premier League, 8:15. It's going to be a very, very tough game. It's going to be a very, very tough game against these lot, man. I really think, and you'll see my prediction in a minute, people. You'll see my prediction in a minute. I feel like they're definitely going to make it hard for us. They're definitely going to make it hard for us. And I think, I can definitely see them playing similar to how they set up against Liverpool. And look how hard Liverpool, found it to break them down. I do feel like it's going to be a very similar game to that. But, I do think we will come out on top. But I do think we will go over the line. On paper, you expect Arsenal to be wiping the floor of Luton Town. With all due respect, we should be wiping the floor with these lot. As I said, with all due respect, it should be a goal fest for Arsenal. On paper, but you've seen it. Like, the Premier League's mad. There's no easy game in the Premier League. It's simple as that. You can never underestimate anyone, because we've seen the upsets happen this season. We've seen that upsets happen last season as well. Like, you can't underestimate anyone, even Luton Town, with all due respect. So I think it's be a very tough game. As I said, it's an 8:15 kickoff. It's got a banana skin written all over it, doesn't it? It really does. It really does. But yeah, they've surprised me, Luton Town, this season. They really have, because honestly, I thought they'd be a lot worse than this, and I thought they'd be rock bottom at this stage of the season. I do still think they'll get relegated. But I think there's teams below them who are doing worse than, obviously worse than them, and Luton done better than what people really expect them to do this season. So yeah, I have to wait and see what happens with Luton Town. Let's get into their key players, guys. And probably three. I think you recognise all three of them. We got Carlton Morris. Is the main guy, been basically scoring all their goals this season. He is a decent little player. These two here, though, of course, we recognise. They've been Premier League regulars, haven't they? Ross Barkley plays for Luton Town. You guys remember him? Ross Barkley, mate. He's been everywhere, hasn't he? This guy, Ross Barkley's been everywhere. Yeah, he plays for Luton Town. Oshus Townsend, the former Crystal Palace player, plays Luton Town as well. They obviously signed him in the summer. That was a decent signing, to be fair. I think he's played about 4 matches of this season for them. But yeah, these are the 3 main players I think we got to probably watch out for. These are 3 of the main guys, in my opinion. That's why I highlight them key players. Ross Barkley, who we all know about. Townsend, who's, to be fair, if do not concede a free kick, because this Townsend guy can take the free kicks. Yeah, this guy's a free kick specialist. So I remember the one he scored for Palace. I think it was against Man City. It's probably I think it was Man City, but yeah, this guy is a free kick specialist, that's for sure. And obviously, Carlton Morris has been getting all their goals this season, pretty much. He's been sort of their main guy this season. So there's some of the players I sort of highlighted from Luton Town. They've got a few more who I'm not really too I've barely seen play, to be honest. So they're the main 3. I really look at and be like, that's their key players. But yeah, they obviously have a player who came from all the way from non-league to the Premier League, and I completely forgot his name. What is his name, man? Someone in the chat will let me know, but he's been there he's been so loyal to them since like day one. So yeah, there's some of the key players from Luton Town. Now let's get into Arsenal side then. Predict the lineup for Arsenal. Pretty simple. This is what I expect Mikel to go with, to be honest. Raya will be in goal. We all know this. You know, it's like it's not rocket science anymore, people. Ramsdale is out of question. It is David Raya. He is the main goalkeeper. So yeah, Raya in goal. He is the main goalkeeper. He is Arteta's first choice. I know it's Luton Town. He's still going to go with Raya, though, isn't he? As I said, we're probably, there's a slight chance we'll see Raya in the Champions League against PSV because both sides are through. So we'll most likely rotate. We'll probably, yeah, I think we will see Ramsdale against PSV in a few weeks' time. FA Cup is questionable now because we've got Liverpool at home. So we'll probably see Raya for that one as well. You know what I mean? So who knows though? It is the FA Cup. Hopefully he takes it seriously because I want to win that. I think we all want to win that. So yeah, Raul will go and goal. Back four, Tomiyasu will go right back. I think he's keeping. Ben White out of his position. I think Tomiyasu's been performing so well that Ben White is finding it hard to get back in the team. Yeah, and that's proved the past 2-3 games when Ben White's been dropped to the bench. And he's not injured or anything. And once again, Tomiyasu was excellent against Wolves. Absolutely superb against Wolves. So yeah, Tomiyasu is going to go right back for me. And at the moment, he's keeping. And don't get me wrong, I do still rate Ben White, but you got to look on current form. You got to sit there and say Tomiyasu's been playing a lot more better, and he's keeping Ben White out of his position at the moment. So he goes straight back into the team at right back. That's for sure. Hold on a minute, I'm an idiot. I just realised something. He's injured, isn't he? I think he's injured. I just realised. I think he's injured. What an idiot. What an idiot. Let me check his current news because someone said he has like a groin injury. Oh man, Tomiyasu is a. Here we go. Scan for Tomiyasu on calf. It's a calf. He's got a calf problem. Hoping it's just fatigue, but initial thoughts are a few weeks out if it's a tweak. Club should know the full extent tomorrow. Fingers crossed. So he's doubtful, man. Tomiyasu's doubtful. It's gonna have to obviously Ben White will go in there then, but man, that's a shame. This is the issue with Tomiyasu, man. Is like he's a quality player as long as he can stay fit. As long as he can stay fit, like he's injury prone. He's very injury prone. That is his issue. So we have to wait and see what happens. Obviously, I think Arteta will do his press conference tomorrow. So we're gonna have to wait and see what happens. Tomiyasu right back, two centre backs, Saliba, Gabriel. They always pick themselves. Simple as that, really. Left back Zinchenko. Again, what would I say about Zinchenko? Well, defensively, man, and I've said this for years now. I said this since we've signed the guy. Let's put it straight, yeah. I'm real. He's not good enough defensively. He's awful defensively. And you saw it against Wolves, and I hate because we played really well, and I thought he played well up until that lack of concentration, and which obviously Wolves scored from it because he made a mistake. But this is not one mistake. This is continuously mistakes of Zinchenko, where he's very shaky in defence when it comes to defence. He's fantastic going forward, and you saw that even against the Wolves game. And I thought he was superb going forward. But when it comes defensively, yeah, he's not good enough defensively. To be a left back, you got to know how to defend. That is the main job. And then you can do the attack on top of that. And he can't defend. Simple as that. But he's going to go back in there, left back. Two in the midfield, Declan Rice for me. I've gone Jorginho alongside him. Obviously, Declan Rice will 100% be there, but this is where it differs for me. Jorginho, or will he go Trossard again? Because he benched Kai Havertz, didn't he, against Wolves, and he put Trossard as a left centre mid. And I've always said I've not been a fan of Trossard playing in that left centre mid role, and I thought he played well against Wolves. I thought he worked really hard, and he had a lot of his work rate was superb. But I saw it like obviously against Brentford, Trossard playing there. I'm like, is he really suited for that position? Because physically, is he really suited for that position? I'm like, no, he's not. That's not his position. So you could go Kai Havertz, less centre mids. Fair enough. I've gone Jorginho. I feel like we need that balance alongside Declan Rice for this type of game. Jorginho, yeah, he's not fantastic. He's not too bad as well. You know what I mean? So I feel like Jorginho and Declan Rice would be, two very good players to put in for this type of game. Considering we know how Luton will set up, literally similar to how they played against Liverpool. And I feel like we're going to need that stability with Jorginho and Declan Rice in there. As I said, I wouldn't mind if Havertz was to start. Same with Trossard, really, but this is what I will go. I'll go Jorginho and Rice personally. The attack is pretty simple. Saka on the right, Odegaard down the middle. Really impressed me, man. Really did impress me. And for me, he's man of the match against Wolves. I'm going to talk about him tomorrow as well in the podcast I do. But yeah, what impressed me the most with Odegaard, pardon me, what impressed me most with Odegaard is, which I haven't really seen him do too much this season, is he was dropping back, collecting the ball from Raya. If you go back to the goal kicks, right, and you'll see what I'm saying. When Raya was getting the goal kick, he was always dropping back, receiving the ball, progressing it forward from defense to attack, and that is superb. Everything, creating the chances was top notch. Everything about Odegaard's play yesterday was superb, and got a goal as well. But apart from the goal, I think the goal was superb. Apart from that, I thought everything else was superb from Odegaard. So yeah, Odegaard is going to play attacking. Two games, 2 goals as well for Odegaard. So yeah, he's definitely full of confidence. Saka on the right, as we know, Marnie on the left, and then Jesus up front. I don't honestly know your defense is in trouble, in Keller in the room, none of that stuff. Jesus goes up front again, had a fantastic game. The only thing he was missing was obviously the goal. That was the only thing he was missing, was getting a goal. But I thought, of course, involved for both of the goals, both Arsenal's goals. His hold-up play was excellent. His work rate was superb. Yeah, Jesus played really well against Wolves. Only thing was missing the goal. So that's my lineup, people. I noticed a few people crying in the comment section about my lineup. Cry more, mate. I really couldn't care less. If you want to give your lineup, then give your lineup. But I don't know why you're crying about my lineup. Mate, I'm not the manager. Arteta's a manager. Yeah, and he'll probably go with probably this, but apart from Jorginho, Arteta will go with this apart from Jorginho. But I've gone Jorginho because I feel like we need that stability with Declan Rice. I feel like, as I said, this is my lineup. We've got people crying in the comment section. Let them cry. Let them cry. Anyway, score prediction wise, let's go. I'm going with a 1-0 to the Arsenal, man. I'm going, and I know there's quite a lot of people confident in the chat. I've seen 5-0s, 4-0s. I've gone 1-0 to the Arsenal, mate. I feel like this game, right, is going to be similar to like a Crystal Palace game where we won 1-0, Everton we won 1-0, sort of Brentford game where we won 1-0. It's a Tuesday night, 8:15 kickoff, away to Luton Town, freezing the bollocks off. Yeah, it does feel a bit of a banana skin game, but we get over the line, people. We'll keep a clean sheet. I don't think Luton will threat us too much. I feel like we'll get a goal, and it'll just be a classic 1-0 to the Arsenal. George Graham-esque 1-0 to the Arsenal. So, yeah, that's what I've gone with, people. I know there's so many people confident, and, rightly so. People gone 5-0, 4-0. Fair enough. I've gone 1-0 to the Arsenal. Look, it's 3 points. We're going to get the 3 points. This is going to be a very tough, a big test coming up. Some of the fixtures coming up for Arsenal. is be a very very tough run. You know, we've got Aston Villa. It's a good evening away from home. I think after this, isn't it? I think it's after this, isn't it? Then yeah, you got like Liverpool coming up. You know, so yeah, you know, it is going to be a tough set of fixtures, but I'm gonna go 1-0 to the Arsenal, man. 1-0 to the Arsenal. Simple as that. All right, guys, let's get into you guys' comments. Let's get into you guys' comments. I know there's quite a few flying through as always. Big up everyone in the chat, absolute legends. Let's see what you guys are saying, man. Yeah, if you want, Charlie, man. If you want. If you're still here, then I'll drop you the link. I'll drop you a link if you wanna come on. Big up to you, Charlie. Hope you're doing well, man. Big up to Ria. Hope you're doing well. Big up to Luca. Yes, Saliba's always confident. Big up to you, Saliba, man. 5-0 to Arsenal. Big up to AFC Ways as well. Bonacela. Bonacela to you as well, man. A very good evening to you. Yeah, nice one, man. Big up London calling. Yeah, exactly, man. On paper, yeah, exactly. That is what should be on paper, but I don't know, man. I'm confident. I'm just going with a typical 1-0 to the Arsenal. Come on. Big up Mel in the chat. Good to see you, Mel. Hope you've been keeping well. Hope you're all good, Mel. I expect 6-0. So do I, to be honest, but I'm gonna go 1-0 to the Arsenal. I'm good, man. I'm good. 2-1 to Arsenal. 5-1 says Mel. Big up to Mel. I'm good football goals, man. Hope you're doing well as well, my bro. I did, yeah, 3-3. Yeah, exactly. This is Brian Barclays, man. It's been crazy, isn't it, today? You know, we saw Liverpool 4-3 against Fulham. We saw, obviously, the 3-3 game, Tottenham and Man City. Yeah, it's been Brian Barclays stuff. Not just this week. I mean, you know, you got the 4-4 game. You got like the 4-1 with like Chelsea and Tottenham. Like, yeah, it's been some Brian Barclays, hasn't it, man? Luca plugging his channel. AFC Way's gone 4-1 to the Arsenal. Big up Josh in the chat. Good to see you, bro. Unbiased TV. Big up yourself. I think we beat Luton 2-0. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It will be a very physical game. It will be a very physical game. Charlie's gone 3-1 to Arsenal. Rest Gabriel and play Kivior. Play Trossard, Nelson, and Jesus. And then rest Saka and Martinelli. I go 2-1. Big up Tom in the chat as always, man. Absolute legends. Josh's lineup is Raya, White, Saliba, Kivior, Zinchenko, Rice, Jorginho, Odegaard, Trossard, Jesus, and Nelson. Fair play there, my friends. Tom's gone with 2-0 to the Arsenal. Arsenal away win. You already know, Mel. Yeah. They are not bad in terms of competing wise. Yeah, I think they've definitely I mean, they've surprised me of how well they've started this season, to be honest. You know, people say, oh, but the 2 points of relegation. Yeah, but I thought they'd be rock bottom. You know, I thought they'd be rock bottom. You know, I thought you wouldn't win a game. You know, so just looking at the squad, I was like, yeah, they're going straight back down. You know, so yeah, they definitely exceeded my expectations. 2-1 to Arsenal. Jordan, what's wrong, man? What's up? Liverpool won, man. Liverpool won. You guys won 4-3. Maybe your performance was bad. I don't know, man. I don't know. Josh Top Gooners are saying that we will get 12 out of 12 in our next 4 fixtures, and we'll win the title. Seriously, haven't they learned from last season? But no, we should be getting 12 out of 12. But no, I know what you mean, man. No, I know what. Yeah, of course, mate. They'll get carried away again. They'll start releasing shirts saying we're top of the league at Christmas again. You remember that? But yeah, I'm not getting carried away, bro. I'm not getting carried away. I mean, the point is we was 8 points clear last season. Yeah, you know, 93% top for the whole season. I'm not getting carried away. Yeah, I'm happy with where we are. I'm very happy with where we are. You know, we're top of the league. Like, I'm happy, but I'm not getting carried away. I'm not getting carried away. You know, it's a very tough run coming up. You know, we got to get through December. January, February, March, April, and then May, we'll see where we are still. You know, like we were, as I said, 93% top last season, and we won nothing. So I'm not getting carried away. Like I'm being happy. Of course I am, man. You know, I'm loving seeing my club top of the league and top of our Champions League group. I'm buzzing with that. You know, but as I said, it's got to last until the end of the season where we actually win the thing. You know, so yeah, half of them never learn though, do they? Half of them never learn. Anyway, back to Luton game. I think we'll win, but I agree. That's why I went 1-0 to the Arsenal. Josh, I want to say that your adverts keep popping up while you're streaming for me. I find it annoying when you're streaming no offense. The issue is, is I can't control it. It's like what YouTube does. Like if I can control the adverts, then I'll promise I wouldn't put any on here. But then, then I can't get monetized and all that stuff. So that is the only way if I can stop that is if I turn off monetization, which I'm obviously not going to do. So it just is what it is, man. I do apologize. It's basically what YouTube does. It's like how YouTube can pretty much controls all the adverts. They put as many as they want on there. It's annoying. I try to fix it because I had a few complaints in the past. But yeah, I can't fix it, man. It's all YouTube's doing. It's all YouTube's doing. So yeah, literally the only way I can fix it is turn off monetization, which I'm not going to do, obviously. So yeah, big up Arsenal Library. Tommy actually won't play. Yeah, I completely forgot when I was doing this PowerPoint that he came off injured and he's having a scan today. Completely forgot it. Arsenal Library's gone 4-0 to Arsenal. 2-1 to Arsenal. Havertz surely starts. Well, we all thought he was going to start against Wolves, but he went with Trossard, didn't he? So that's why I didn't go with Havertz. Havertz will need to play. But this is what we all said against Wolves, and he got dropped, didn't he? Rory, big up to you, man. New video coming soon. I'll keep an eye out, bro. I've got my notifications turned on anyway. I'm not underestimating Luton, but they'll hardly score. We don't need two CDMs. Look, in my opinion, Rice and Jorginho would be perfect for this type of game. In my opinion, because I watched this team I watched Luton play against Liverpool. They play really well. So if they do it again, then we're kind of screwed. Nah, man. Nah. Rory's nowhere near. Yeah. Nah, mate. I'm sure there's a few people out there. There's got to be. See, we've got Stan crying as always. There's a surprise. All right, Stan, give your 11 then to everyone. This 11 can't be serious, says Stan Kroenke. Of course, Stan always cries about every single thing. Yeah, facts. Exactly, Rory, man. Exactly. But people love to cry about everything. Is what it is, isn't it? Is what it is. I ain't doing no promotion, mate. I'm asking people what my schedules are. Play Havertz. Fair enough. That's your opinion. I'm not playing Havertz. I'm playing Jorginho. Trossard's our best player. No, mate. Saliba is, but Trossard is a very good player. I do agree, but he's not our best. Saliba's our best player, in my opinion. I'm going 2-1. Yeah. Tom's lineup is Raya, White, Saliba, Gabriel, Kivior. There's been a lot of Kivior's been thrown in. Odegaard, Havertz, Nelson, and Nelson. Of course, Tom's gone with Eddie Nketiah. Stan's gone with a 1-0 Luton win. Nelson, Eddie, no thanks. Nelson, Eddie, no thanks. Agree with Kivior. Yeah, I agree. I mean, we should be really winning every single game. Nobody can lower the standards like mentality like Arteta. What people got to remind is different pitch. Arsenal not used to the pitch. Do you remember what Ty said? It's been raining. I think we finished seconds. I think we win the league. No. As I said, I'm happy with where we are. Yeah, I'm happy with where we are, but I'm not getting carried away. I'm not getting carried away. I still feel like this window coming up is massive. Like this January window coming up is massive for this football club, but probably the biggest one. And I know I said it last season, but this is probably like the biggest window January window that we had in our history, pretty much. Let's be honest with it, because we know what we need as fans. Let's hope Eddie knows what we need. I think we finished third, says AFC always. We're going to find out where this Arsenal side really are. If you ask me, I'll give you my answer. My top four is Man City, Liverpool, Arsenal, Villa. My top four, I'm not going to put in order, but we'll make top four, obviously. Man City will. Liverpool will. You know, Villa's a good shout. Mr. Good Evening. I reckon they'll get fifth. I reckon like maybe Newcastle, because they've been playing really well, haven't they? I reckon Newcastle could sneak top four. But Villa's a good shout, man. Villa's a great shout. You know, Mr. Good Evening's been doing great. And I'm very happy for him. Big up Rory, man. Also with Eddie and Reese, good game time and can make an impact against the smaller clubs. I mean, look, we played Eddie against Sheffield. He scored a hat trick, didn't he? So, but I want to go full 11, mate. Get the 3 points, you know. But yeah, what's going to do next? I'm going to talk about not Luke saying not against Luton. I mean, yeah, it's going to be. I'm not underestimating Luton, man. It's going to be a tough game away from home. All right, I was going to talk about. So, guys, we've obviously drew Liverpool in the third round of the FA Cup. By the way, we have drew Liverpool in the third round of the FA Cup at the Emirates Stadium. It's going to be. I mean, that is a tough tie, in it. It is going to be a tough tie. Third round tie to open it, Emirates Stadium. Obviously, if it's at Anfield, I'll be feeling the worst. But Emirates, I'm feeling a little bit confident. And I feel like Will want to go. I mean, I know we're in December and we'll have to wait until January, right? But I feel like he needs to go fairly full strength against Liverpool in the FA Cup, because this is not a trophy I want to bin away. And for some people, Liverpool are actually favourites to win the FA Cup. So yeah, look, if we want to win it, I guess we got to beat the best, don't we? So it starts with Liverpool. I remember we had Man City last season. I think that was fourth round, though, wasn't it? And we should have beat them in the fourth round. Let's be honest with it. So I want us to take it seriously. It's the FA Cup. It's a fantastic trophy. Let's go and win the thing. Yeah, we've won it the most times out of any club, English club, in history. Let's go and win another one. Win the FA Cup. Go take it full serious, because ever since Arteta has won the FA Cup, what's he done since in the FA Cup? I mean, we getting knocked out really early on, don't we? You know, I remember we got knocked out by Southampton a few years ago. Obviously, Man City was last season. Nottingham Forest was the season before that. So take it seriously. Play a full 11. Maybe play Ramsdale in the FA Cup. Cool, whatever. Play a full 11. You know, we need to go and win the FA Cup. Simple as that, man. Simple as that. But anyway, transfer news, people. I wanted to show, because we've been linked with this player today. I'm a big fan, and this guy completely just went out of my head. Absolutely, completely went out of my head. When we're talking about midfielders, right? We're talking about midfielders, yeah. João Palhinha from Fulham completely went out of my head, because I thought, oh, he's saying at Fulham, yeah. The guy who scored the guy who got their equaliser against us at the Emirates. Yeah, this guy's quality, man. This guy, that's a fantastic option we need to go with in the window. So apparently we are linked with him. Let me get the news up quickly. João, wait, this is tough for me. 1 second. Palhinha. Right, let's see the current news of Palhinha. Yeah, this is the same guy obviously scored against us. Why ain't coming up, man? What's going on here? Is it this one? If not, I have to do it somewhere else. 1 second. But yeah, Joao Palhinha has been linked with Arsenal today, guys. And a player I'm a big fan of. A big fan of. As I said, a player that completely went out of my head. All right, let's find the current news. I should have got this prepared before I even started this. What an idiot I am. Where is it, man? See, it's just trying Liverpool and Fulham, but basically, right? It literally went. It was going all through Twitter today, right? That we're looking at Joao Palhinha. I think it'd be perfect for us. I really would, especially in January as well. He's I'd rather him over Douglas Luiz, in my opinion. I'd rather him over Douglas Luiz. I really would. Yeah, he's Prem proven. He is a quality player. He is someone who we should have gotten. I said I completely forgot about him. Like when people talk about we need a new midfielder. He completely went out of my head. But yeah, it's quite quality, man. Definitely someone who I do want Arsenal to go and sign in January. I think he should be one of our main options now because we ain't getting Ruben Neves. He's staying at Saudi. So, it's either Douglas Luiz or Palhinha. Well, you're going to get Palhinha. It's simple. I think, I know Douglas Luiz is having a good season, but I think we're better off or splashing. It'd probably be about 50, 60 million for him, though. I think we're better off splashing 50 and 60 mil for Palhinha instead of Douglas Luiz, personally. Well, they're both proven. I believe Palhinha is a better player than Douglas Luiz. So I think we should go and get Palhinha in January. I reckon it'd be about 60 mil. But I reckon it'd be perfect. Palhinha and Declan Rice in the midfield. Odegaard in front of them. Perfect. Perfect party replacement as well. So yeah, there's like a lot of news coming out about that today. Lucas says Finney's I'll start the likes of Martinelli, but if we're winning, I would not play Saka Martinelli 90 minutes on Tuesday because of Luton's pitch. Arsenal are not used to their pitch. Palhinha, he's class. Arsenal better take the FA. Sorry, Arsenal. Arteta better take the FA Cup seriously this season. Exactly, bro. Because ever since he won it, we literally been getting knocked out in like the early rounds. Like you remember Southampton, remember Nottingham Forest, Man City last season, because he didn't take it seriously. So I expect us to go full strength. Maybe put Ramsdale win against Liverpool and go and win this FA Cup. We've won it the most times in our history. So I expect us to take it seriously, and I wanted us to win the Carabao Cup as well, man. We should have took that seriously. I finally said a good thing. I didn't use a word not for me. Palhinha is class. Sorry, I can't spell, mate. Perfect. I agree. I do agree. Palhinha, he's class. What nation he is? He's Portuguese. Yeah, he's Portuguese. Inni Palhinha. Yeah, of course he is. Joao Palhinha is Portuguese. Talking sense, my G. Palhinha over Luiz. Fuck Douglas Luiz. Palhinha is class. He could score goals very still in midfield. I agree, Luca. I agree. I think Palhinha would be perfect for Arsenal, man. I think it'll be perfect for Arsenal. So, yeah. That is that, people. That is the Luton Town preview. We've got plenty of content tomorrow. Sorry, it's really late tonight as well. But yeah, we've got plenty of content coming tomorrow, people. We've got Premier League predictions, game week 15 tomorrow. That'll be 5 p.m. We've got the podcast tomorrow. That'll be 7 p.m. And then we've also got the opposition preview. We will be getting a Luton Town fan on the channel to give his verdict on this upcoming game. That will be 8 p.m. So literally 3 uploads tomorrow. Tuesday night is obviously match day. Live watch along, match reaction, player ratings, all that stuff. And yeah. Look, listen, plenty of content coming, man. Plenty of content. I'm gonna have who we got after Luton Town. Let's have a look. Have we got Villa after Luton Town? I think we might have some Villa. Do we have Mr. Good Evening after Luton Town? We do, man. We got Mr. Good Evening after Luton Town as well. That's gonna be a tough game. Villa Park. Fucking hell, man. That's gonna be a tough game. My only issue I have Here we go. Luca coming up with excuses right for me. Is if Palina costs that much, wouldn't you use it on Ivan Toney? It's hard to say. No, but this is the thing. What people were saying: who do we need more, midfielder or a striker? For me, a striker. For me, a striker. For me, Ivan Toney is the main guy we need. I've said it for ages. We should be going getting both, though. We should honestly be going getting both. We have to go and splash more money. But the issue I was saying with the issue is this whole FFP now, because we ain't done smart business. We're on the FFP watch list. Literally, if we spend more money, then we're gonna get FFP. So it's like you look at Chelsea. Oh, how come Chelsea ain't got FFP? Because they do their business smart. Because they put players on 7-year contracts. They actually did it smart, and they was able to spend $1 billion. Yeah, I know it's got them in what I mean. Look at Chelsea now. That's not the point. The point is, is that they're able to spend that much because of they done smart business. We didn't, which is why we're on the FFP watch. So it's like we need both. I mean, we need to splash, even though we splashed 700 million since Arteta's been here and Eddie's been here. Yeah, I think Eddie spent a bit more, to be honest, with Emery. I can't remember. I think Eddie was with Emery as well, so he's probably spent a bit more. Arteta's been like 700 mil since he's been Arsenal manager. Yeah, we have to go and spend more money to get a few more positions because that is exactly what we need. We know it. We know it. So we need both. We need both midfielder and striker. Got a Villa fan? Yeah, I know a few, man. I'll be getting a few Villa fans on. Why not? I say a striker. Ivan Toney's a must. We can't have all both. No, we obviously can't. But that's what we need. We need both. We need both, don't we? But yeah, I want to be optimistic. I want to be confident going in this January transfer window, but I don't see it, man. I really hope we do get Ivan Toney. Like, then I'll say, let's say, I say be excited. Then I'll sit there and be excited if we get Ivan Toney, but I don't know, man. I don't know. I appreciate the support, man. Big up to Luke. I appreciate the support, guys. I'm getting out of here. Tomorrow we've got 3 shows coming up. Tuesday, we've got match day. Wednesday, we're going to have more shows. You know, guys, throughout the whole week, we're here every single day. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. We're on the road to 6K. Now, the target is for me to get 6K. For us, not just me, for us to get 6K by 2024. By the new year, we'll be at 6K. And then that new year, 2024 comes, it's a grind to hopefully 10K. That's a big dream, man. That's a big plan. Yeah, guys, we keep grinding. Appreciate the support as always. All the legends tuning in as always. Really do appreciate the support. On your way out, guys, you haven't already, make sure you hit the like buttons up. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. We've got 3 streams tomorrow. Premier League predictions, TG podcast, opposition preview with a Luton Town fan. Stay tuned for that, people. Plenty of new shows coming to the channel as well. Loads of new shows coming, actually, guys. So, yeah. Big up Luca. Big up everyone in the chat. Big up everyone who came in, who dropped a like, who commented. All that stuff, man. Really, really means a lot to me, guys. I'm getting myself out of here. We better be Luton Town. If we lose to Luton Town, season's over, mate. Not gonna lie. Might as well get relegated if we lose to Luton Town, with all due respect. But yeah, guys, I'll see you tomorrow. 3 streams tomorrow, as always. Take care, everyone. Enjoy the rest of your Sundays. And I know it's a new week. I know Monday's tomorrow. I can't be asked on Monday. I hate Mondays. Roll on the new week, man. Roll on the new week. I hope everyone enjoys the week as well coming up. Gonna smash it on whatever you guys are gonna do. And I'm getting out of here, people. Take care, everyone. All real ones. Absolute legends as always. Come on, the Gunners. We better not lose to Luton Town. I'm out of here. Ciao, peeps.